Could A-Rod end up going to the G-Men? Mitchell Renz, Chat Sports. Let's get into this juicy rumor around Rodgers going to the New York Giants. ESPN broke down 7, which they'll call realistic trades for Rodgers. One of the teams mentioned was, in fact, the Giants. So some of y'all are out there like, wait a minute, don't they have Daniel Jones? You're right. However, are we really sure that Daniel Jones is the long-term option? I mean, they're not locked into him. Like, I get they drafted him number 6 overall a few years ago, but if you have an opportunity, you go ahead, and I think Rodgers, man, he would absolutely love New York. East Rutherford. But Rodgers, he isn't interested in a return to Green Bay, so this gives you an opportunity to go out and seek, right? So in this article that Bill Barnwell wrote, he basically ranked 7 teams in terms of what they could potentially offer and how realistic they are. Which you guys can see, what you're probably interested in right here is the Giants. So out of this top 7 teams, the 4th most realistic and best fit for Rodgers was the New York Giants. The top 3, Miami Dolphins, Washington Football Team, the Denver Broncos. So if you're, the G-Men, you're sitting here like, well, we can't let him go to Washington. Like, you should already be worried about Washington with Ryan Fitzpatrick. Imagine that defense with Aaron Rodgers. Oh, man, you guys are in a lot of trouble. So here's the trade idea that they came up with. The Giants receive Rodgers. The Packers get, and bear with me, 2 first-round picks. Remember, the Giants traded back with Chicago. A 2023 first-round pick, which is conditional. And then Darius Slayton. I don't understand how people can be like, we'll just throw in Darius Slayton. I mean, if Darius Slayton's the guy that pushes this trade through, I mean, what are we doing as an NFL team? Like, what are we doing here? Like, do you get 3 first-round picks in the 1 conditional? Sure you do. But, like, no disrespect to Slayton. He shouldn't be in this. I also thought it was pretty interesting that they did not include Daniel Jones. I mean, does that already include that Jordan Love's better than Daniel Jones? I don't like Daniel Jones, but I would rather have Daniel Jones over Jordan Love at this point. So who wins this trade? I want you to type P for the Packers, or I want you to go down in the comment section and type G for the Giants. I mean, I do think the Packers get back a decent haul, but you don't get a quarterback in return, and you're giving up Aaron Rodgers. So, yeah, I'm going to end up going here with the New York Giants because you get this guy who won the NFL MVP, had that 48 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and if he doesn't ask for a new contract, I mean, this would be an absolute steal because Green Bay, they would have to pay most of his contract if he was actually traded. So find me a quarterback out there that's as good as Aaron Rodgers, scheduled to make this amount of money. I'm simply just going to save you the time. You're not really going to be able to do it at this current juncture. So, sure, you got some of those younger players that are still working on their rookie contracts, but to find a vet, 37 years old, coming off an MVP, and you're going to be able to pay him that, shit, yeah, sign me up for that every single day of the week.